Now guys, for the work permit, yes, I know you must have been waiting for this. For the work permit, hello guys, my name is Pascal. You're welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to update you on more information about the visas in Dubai, or United Arab Emirates as you might call it. I'm talking specifically for the Nigerians who are having issues. For other African nations, you don't have much issues, you don't have any problem with visas or with flight, except for a few other countries that are suffering the same flight issues. But currently, Nigerians have been going through a lot as regards the flight, work permit, and the usual visit visa. Now for today, I'm going to start by explaining or giving updates on visit visa, the visit visa or the tourist visa as you all know it. So for the age limit, which is 35 years, yes, I said in my previous video that it has been raised, it has been removed. But guys, if you can remember, I said there are conditions. Actually, there are strict conditions attached. There are strict conditions attached to it. If you are under 35 years and you are a guy, that is, you're a man, and you want to come for the visit visa for the United Arab Emirates or Dubai, as it's popularly known, my dear, first of all, to tell you this, you need to be very careful out there about people who are asking you to bring money for visa, because it is not everyone who are or who can obtain the visit visa for you if you are under 35 years as a Nigerian and as a guy, a Nigerian guy or man. If you are under 35 years, it is not every agency or every travel company which can secure or who can be able to secure your visit visa or tourist visa for you. So you have to be very careful about that. Why am I saying this? The reason is this: there has been conditions attached to anybody, any man under the age of 35 years who is coming from Nigeria to the UAE or to Dubai. Now there are conditions conditions we can call, just, you can call it, just say it is just, the conditions are just there to maybe ridicule the Nigerian guys or the Nigerian people. But judging by the recent happenings or a few months back, they can still use it as a reason, you know, judging by the incidents that happened, which was carried out by a few cultists, a few number of us here. So they can use that to justify. But I still don't see that as a reason to hold a whole country, a whole nation to ransom. But we are in the country and we have to follow their laws. We have to follow their rules. We have no choice. Guys, at the moment, I wouldn't say that our government is not doing anything, but between you and I, we know we would want more push, more efforts from them. So that is why what we are clamoring from the Nigerian government. If they can, they should push more on this. Guys, please stay tuned. After this video for the updates, guys, I'm going to be giving more updates on how to apply for jobs, the best job agencies when you land, when you come over to UAE, even as a tourist visa or as a tourist visa holder or as a resident visa holder. You understand? So guys, sit back and watch the end till the end of this video. For that of 35 years, if you are a guy from Nigeria and you are 35 years and below, my brother, kindly make sure that the people you are applying with, or the agency, the travel agency you are applying with, can provide you with a visa. The reason is this: I'm not going to lie to you, it is a 50-50 chances that is going to come out. But I am going to tell you comfortably and confidently, I have seen about 2 visas coming out which came out and they are under 35 years. They are guys from Nigeria. So I want you guys to be to a certain level confident about that, but it still depends on the travel agency. Like I said earlier in my former video, I am not associated with any travel agency, neither am I a travel agent. I can only prescribe one for you, and they have been delivering so far. I am not advertising for anybody, by the way. So that is the issue. The conditions that were attached, guys, to this under 35 years age limit for visit visa from Nigerian guys, one of the conditions is that you are going to be accompanied by a sponsor or a guardian. Yes, it's just like someone accompanying you as if you're a child, the way they used to do for 18-year-old or less than 18-year-old individuals. Yes, that is what they are doing for the guys now. I think, for me personally, I think the reason is to get to know someone to hold in case you come and become a miscreant here, and the person that you are being attached to The person you're being attached to should be a resident here. The person should be holding a resident visa here. So some of the agencies already know how to fix that, how to get you someone so they can attach you to the person. So that means that if you should come here and misbehave, that person might be in trouble, which is more reasons why I advise the guys, fellow Nigerians who are coming here, don't come here and turn bad. Don't come here and maybe because one or two things happened. Keep pushing. Don't go the other way. Don't go and start stealing or become a nuisance to the society you are coming into. We should try as much as possible to protect not just the Nigerian name, but the African name, the black race, the black name as a whole. We need to represent ourselves positively. So guys, that's my advice. So that's one of the conditions. So when you get to me through my handles, I can refer you to people and then you get to know other little conditions. But this is the major conditions. This is the major condition. If you are among the people if you are among the people who were offered amnesty and they went home, or one of the people deported and they were told to wait for 6 months, I will still advise you, my dear brother or sister, my advice to you is no need to apply except you're just coming for a visit and then you go back. If you want to apply, you can apply. You can come around. And then the reason I'm saying that is this. It is a 50-50 chance. In fact, I'm going to give you 60% chance you're not going to get a job, or when you get a job, your visa might be delayed or not be granted at all, and then 40% chances that you might succeed. We have to tell ourselves the truth, even while trying to encourage ourselves. I'm saying this particularly for those who were deported last year or beginning of this year, or for those who were given amnesty and they were told to come back in 6 months, that we are gonna accept you. So a number of people have secured their visa, just like maybe 1 or 2 persons, but they are not much. So you have to be careful about that. So that's it about 35 under 35 years. For the over 35 year guys, the over 35 year guys can easily get their visas. You can easily get your visas and you can come in. You have no issues. Under 35 we still have a tag. Remember guys, we still have a condition that if you are married and that you're probably coming with your wife, you can easily do that. They gave a condition that you have to be or come with your wife. So you can come with your wife, you can apply for the visa, they will grant the visa. They see that as a level of our responsibility, that you are not going to misbehave. So that's the condition for that. Now guys, for the work permits, yes, I know you must have been waiting for this. For the work permit, no lies guys, the work permit is still on hold, even with the news that they have been on opening for the grade 1 and 2, or category 1 and 2, or category A and B as they have called it. Guys, there are still ban on the work permit. Yes, I still get news of people whom their visas have expired in their various companies and their company is unable to renew. And most of them, even the companies, they don't know what the reason why, and they kept asking the workers or the Nigerians what's happening between Nigeria and the UAE government. You can imagine that. The work permit is still not available for Nigerians. Both the renewal and securing of a new one. Yes, you can get a job. People are getting jobs, but getting the work permit is the issue. If at all it is going, it is a minute. When you say minute, it could be among 1,000 persons, maybe 1 or 2 persons just got their own, for reasons I don't know about. But for the information we are getting is that the work permit for ladies have been opened for all ladies, for all Nigerian ladies. The reason I presume or I assume is because they probably realize that a good number of ladies are working with their families as house helps and doing some kind of jobs that they probably could not get a good number of Africans from other people to fill. That is my own opinion. But we still keep appealing to the United Arab Emirates government, if they can hear us, that there are still a good number of us who are genuine out here, a good number of Nigerians who are genuine and are willing to work, willing to put in their best, willing to put in what they've learned and work for the best and good of this nation, good of this United Arab Emirates. So that's the news about the work permit for Nigerians, guys. So the next on the list, guys, is the flight update. For the flight update, guys, there hasn't been a release on the ban. Nigeria is still banned from operating a flight direct to the United Arab Emirates. No airline is coming from Nigeria, from any part of Nigeria, to the United Arab Emirates. And let me tell you guys, there has been rumors of Kenyan Airways flying from, sometimes some people tell you from Abuja to Dubai, some people tell you from Lagos to Dubai, but none has been able to provide the visa. They actually said yes, that you can go from Lagos to Kenya, that's stop in Nairobi, that's the capital of Kenya, and then from Kenya to Dubai. But when you ask them to provide such a person the ticket and the probably the stamping of the ticket or the passport of the person, showing evidence that the person arrived here on under the same date and not taking 2 weeks in whichever place they say the person is coming from, whether be it Nairobi or whichever country or whichever nation, from whichever airline, my dear, they still have not provided any evidence. And so we still believe that the UAE or the Dubai government is still putting a ban on airlines coming directly from Nigeria to the United Arab Emirates. As at this moment, that is still the case. So until proven otherwise, the news here, the Khaleej Times, the Gulf Course, the Gulf Line news, none of them have carried any of this news that there has been airlines coming directly. And believe you me, if they don't sanction for that, it is not going to happen. There is no way an unauthorized flight is going to come directly from Nigeria, or the way they call it, even if it is stopping by in any place. You must still have to observe the 2 weeks break as they stipulated, or as they stated it. So that condition still remains for the flight. That is the flight update so far. And will Nigerians have to still pay a huge sum of money because of that? So guys, that is the update so far. That is what I got for you. And please kindly subscribe to this channel, kindly like this video so it can get to others. When you like this video, guys, it gets to more people who need this information. When you don't like this video, YouTube is not going to make it possible for other people, and so they don't get the information. So when you subscribe, you see that little bell by the side where you subscribe. Click on that bell, and then you'll be able to get notifications anytime that I get to post a video. Like I said, I'm going to continue updating and posting a video every week, 2 or 3 times a week, depending on when the news comes. Guys, I do other things too, like teaching you things to get to know about UAE or Dubai. Things like the courses you can do when you come into Dubai, the things you should expect when you come here, the cultural changes or differences, and even what you need to know before renting a house here in the United Arab Emirates.